to the ruins of Alf. Whoops. I've always kind of found YouTube to be an annoying platform. I find Twitch to be even more annoying. I'm very much kind of older and set in my ways, so I don't like all the bells and whistles of Twitch. I don't like stopping every 2 seconds to say thank you for subscribing with this tier whatever, thank you for the bits, thank you for the... We don't do that here. And I definitely am not going to chase the advertising on YouTube either. I recently hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, so like I'm eligible for super chats and memberships. But the problem is I've hit the subscriber threshold, but I don't meet the watch time threshold. So I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do anything with that. This is what I need. I need to buy some repels. My God, you do you. Yeah, I mean, it's fine for other people. Like, I'm not going to sit here and shit on you if you do all that stuff on Twitch. But like, I personally don't like it. It gets in the way of my viewership. Like if I'm watching another content creator stream, and they're right in the middle of something like in game that's like story intensive, or like sometimes I like to watch the GTA role players, and they'll be right in the middle of a scenario, and they'll stop the whole goddamn scenario so they can sit there and pat chat on the back for giving them money. And it takes me out of it. It ruins the whole experience. The other thing is the individual hellos at the beginning of a stream. That drives me wild. A streamer will come on Twitch and they'll say, hey, how's everybody doing? You having a good day? And da-da-da. And then they spend 30 minutes just interacting with chat over monetization. You know what I mean? They're like, they got to thank everybody who's re-upping their subscriber or subscriptions. They got to thank everybody who's following. They got to thank everybody for the bits and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, I grew up on television in the 90s. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the actual content. I don't have the patience to sit through 30 to 40 minutes of like pre-roll bullshit. I need to jump straight into the entertainment. I need to be there to watch the game being played or watch the reactions they're doing. So it's very annoying to me to do that. And again, that's probably just a me thing. That's just me being difficult. That's not the fault of the streamers. That goes with the territory. That's what Twitch is, and I acknowledge that. That's on me. Exactly. If I don't want to see it, I'll just look somewhere else. It's one of the reasons I kind of prefer to watch people's VODs, because I can skip all that stuff. Because there are a lot of wonderful people on Twitch. There's a lot of wonderful people on YouTube, but I have to go in after their stream is over so I can skip that front end. You know what I mean? Okay. We'll put you first. He's trembling with excitement. Oh, where are we now? Ooh. This is one of my favorite additions to Heart Gold and Soul Silver that wasn't part of the originals. I love this. So you see that the cultures of Sinnoh and Johto have blended. Cynthia! Oh, it even gives us a little PC box. And the Abra Teleportation Man. It says that the people of Johto and Sinnoh kind of blended their cultures, probably over the fact that, like, Arceus is an alpha Pokemon. Ooh. I just wanted to say, hey, yeah, we kind of had a long conversation, didn't we? It was good to see you. Like I said, I haven't talked to any of you guys since Twitter went belly up. I don't think I've seen you go live since then either. Because usually I like to try to make it to everybody's live streams. I don't always make it to every one, but usually I make it when I can. Oh. If you are like 2 years ago, so yeah, I would say I think it was been a while. All right, get ready. This is going to be something else that you've never seen before. We have to deposit our other Pokemon. All right, that's everybody deposited. Okay. Here we go. Mystery stage. According to an ancient document, time, space, and antimatter, or what combined we call the world, shall be born when Arceus stands on the mystery stage. This is where one might say the lead enters the mystery stage at last. All my study of ruins and Pokemon mythology and Sinnoh have been to bring you up on this stage here today. Oh. Okay, the master of space and dimensions. Dialga, the guardian of time. Giratina, the ruler of the world that is on the opposite side of ours, the world of antimatter. Arceus has accepted you as a trainer. Having shaped the world, it's said to show a glimpse of its true power. It seems that something will happen when you choose one of the circles. You'll want to be well prepared. Oh. Alright, so they have Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina. Oh boy. Which one do we choose? See, I really like all three. I think I like Dialga and Palkia more than Giratina. That's a tough choice to make. I guess we'll go with Giratina. Sinjoh ruins. Now's not the time, Joey. Well, to be fair, not a lot of people have ever seen that segment. Everything you just witnessed was exclusive to Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That was not part of the original Gold and Silver. And you had to go to a GameStop or a gaming store equivalent in your region or whatever, and you had to get a special distribution Arceus in order to unlock that, what you just saw. You know what I mean? That's not part of the base game. We had to jump through hoops to get the special Pokemon to unlock that. Same with the spiky-eared Pichu. You had to get a distribution Pichu to unlock the spiky-eared Pichu. I just wanted to go ahead and tack those two events on to today's episode because we're kind of up in the wrap-up phase of this playthrough where we're just tackling the last handful of events in the game. We got our Ho-Oh now. We have Giratina now. The level 1 Giratina. So, to be fair, in your defense, you know, not a lot of people have seen what you've just seen. Unless they YouTube it or something, you know what I mean? I don't have anybody with me that can fly. Okay, team is assembled. I don't remember what route Joey's on. He said, but I forgot. 30. Oh, youngster Joey. Okay, the Rattata guy. Okay. Oh, the lighthouse as well. Okay, let me go battle Joey. And then we'll go to the lighthouse. There might be trainers there that want to fight. But, no, going back to what we were talking about earlier, sometimes I do unfortunately come across as like heated or a very opinionated person, really to my own detriment. I don't know. I just feel strongly about things sometimes and I can get a little carried away. I shouldn't, but I do. Like I said, I get that goes with the territory of Twitch, and that's fine. If you do it, that's fine. If, you know, other people do it, it's just at the end of the day, I like to jump right into the heart of what we're doing and not so much focus on like all of the side stuff. Of course, some people might call me out and say, well, you're just jealous that you don't have a lot of subscribers. You know, you're jealous. I'm sure that if your Twitch was popping off, you'd be doing all the extra stuff. No, I really wouldn't, you know. I really wouldn't. I think the only way I could be convinced to really sit and do that, you know, I would do it if it made a bunch of money, because then I could use that money to help other people. Like, I could donate that easily to a charity, but I'll never have a large enough following to make that kind of money. So I don't have to worry about that. And don't get me wrong, I love chatting to chat. I love sitting here talking to you guys. I'll sit here all day and just talk. As long as you or somebody's here to talk to, I'll talk all day. It's more about like letting the conversation get in the way of gameplay, you know what I mean? It's about sitting there for 30 minutes not doing anything while talking. That I don't care for as much. I would very much rather, you know, talk while we're doing stuff. But going back to the egg thing that we just watched, apparently in the Pokemon universe, I'm going to assume that Pokemon giving birth and then finding an egg at the daycare are meant to be two entirely different things, because the anime shows baby Pokemon, but when you get eggs in the game, Pokemon are hatched without being in like a baby form. It is hatch out fully as formed and grown. And then the games, not just one Pokemon game, but all the Pokemon games over the years have mentioned that nobody sees a Pokemon lay an egg. Nobody's ever really seen a Pokemon lay an egg. The egg just kind of comes into existence. So I think it ties back into Arceus somehow. I think that it's I'm searching for that DLC info. Shouldn't be too hard to find. It's like I said, the Arceus was a special distribution back when these games were new, and you just take that Arceus to the ruins of Alph and it triggers the event. But yeah, I guess Pokemon eggs are still a pretty big mystery in canon as far as the games are concerned. A lot of it boils down to Game Freak wanting to remain family friendly in a way. They didn't want to put too much emphasis on like Pokemon fuck. They make babies. You know what I mean? They wanted to keep it a little more accessible for children, which I completely understand. Little kids just aren't ready for the facts of life yet. Some kids grow up on farms and are kind of used to it, but not all kids, you know. Sometimes it can be difficult to explain to a baby what's happening to Mama Cow over there when she's giving birth, you know. Sometimes, depending on the kid, it can be a little difficult to explain birth, but Game Freak just went the route of keeping birth out of it altogether and completely. Hell, they don't even talk a lot about the food chain in Pokemon. They try to avoid the food chain as much as they can. Some Pokedex entries do talk about Pokemon eating one another, so there is a very vibrant, realistic food chain inside the Pokemon world. They do eat each other, and we eat them. I have to assume. There's been a few times over the years where a Pokedex entry or game dialogue or something will kind of allude to humans eating Pokemon, but I think it might be, I think you'd have to put a big asterisk on it. I don't think people in the Pokemon universe eat Pokemon in the same vein that we eat meat in our world, like slaughtering constantly and having like slaughterhouses and factory farming. I don't necessarily think that's a thing in the Pokemon world. They clearly eat eggs, and people clearly eat fish and stuff in the Pokemon world. Like, especially if you play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. When you go to make a sandwich in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there's hamburger, there's eggs, there's ham, there's steak. And our animals don't exist in their world, so where are they getting all that meat from? Has to be from Pokemon. But to keep it accessible to everybody and to keep it family friendly, they just avoid that talk altogether. You know what I mean? Is there anybody left? No. Okay, so it was just those two guys. So there's no reason to climb all the way back up to the top of the lighthouse. Let me think for a moment. Are there any other tasks that we need to do before we fight Red? Yes, the cave. We need to go into the cave and we need to find the fighting dojo master. We also need to do the Celebi time traveling event and go fight Giovanni. Okay. Let me save. I need to look that up. That was another batch of DLC for this game, and I gotta figure out how to do it. It might require another distribution Pokemon that I didn't think about. Let me look that up real quick while we're here. SoulSilver. Oh. Special Celebi event. Okay, yeah, so I do need another distribution Pokemon. Okay. My internet's being real slow. Okay, so we're gonna need a special distribution Celebi. Okay, which I don't have. I will have to get that off the internet. I will have to do that some other time. What we can do, however, is we can go to the cave. I want to say that cave is... Was it Dark Cave? Mount Mortar? We'll look in both. It's not gonna hurt to search both. Oh, I'm in the medicine pocket. Wait. You know what? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Before we do any of that business, let's make sure we're well stocked on repel, because that's going to be a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Yes, a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. 50 cents. Well, that was worth my time. Sell the nugget. Sell these because I'm not going to use them. Okay, I see my controller's acting up. Moving things on its own. Now! Stop! You turn the controller off and back on. Really, controller? Owned. Owned. Just blinking. I'm not trying to sell you that. My controller's acting up. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we had repels this whole time. I just couldn't scroll over and see them because of my controller. Love that for me. I truly love that for me. That's more repel than we'll ever need. Actually, I don't know. We still gotta go all the way back up Mount Silver to get to red. Eh. You gotta head out. Yeah, it's getting pretty late there. It's we've still got a few hours of sunlight left here, but you're a good 6-7 hours ahead of me. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting with me today. It was nice not to be here talking to myself for a change. If you ever do get back into streaming or anything, let me know. I'll come hang out and watch. I'll send everybody your way. But have a good rest of your day, and I look forward to chatting again. I'll probably, after we do this cave stuff, call it a day here as well, because I do have more to do. We need to do some Animal Crossing today, so I don't want to spend the entire day just on Pokemon. But this cave is going to take a hot minute to get through. Uh-oh. The good news is all of our Pokemon are now over level 50. So 50, 51, 50, 62, 55, 50. I don't know how Ampharos got to 62. Jeez, Louise. Let's see. Hell, honestly, it doesn't even have to be streaming. If you work on anything whatsoever, especially if you jump in my Discord, there's an entire section in my Discord server where you could self-promote whatever you're working on, whether it's literature, art, videos, or YouTubing stuff of your own, Twitch, whatever. Anything that you want to promote, you can do that over in the Discord. Yeah. Yeah, I would say if you need to at least meet 1080p to stream, because while you can stream in 720, people kind of tend to snuff their nose up at that, you know, and kind of not watch. I do that too. If I go to YouTube and I see somebody streaming and it's really blurry, I tend to kind of bail unless I really need the information the video has. I'm not super snooty. It doesn't have to be 4K, but yeah, it's easier on the eyes if it's at least 1080. Of course, computers aren't cheap, so I get it. But yeah, you totally feel free to come into the Discord and promote stuff. If you got anything you want people to see. I can't promise any of the deadbeats in the Discord will come over and visit you, but I'm at least giving you a place to pimp yourself out. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Wait, we have strength. Doesn't somebody on our team have strength? Am I losing my mind? Well, shit. Shite. Eat up more of my valuable space. Alright. It was nice knowing you, Rain Dance. We have to learn an HEM. Yeah, 4K is not common for live streaming at all. 1080p is kind of the streaming go-to, yeah. People that stream in 4K are rich. They can afford fancy computers and like fiber optic internet. I don't have that. I don't have any of that. Back when all the various governments of the world were giving out like stimulus checks and whatnot during the COVID pandemic, that's how I bought a big television monitor. Otherwise, I'd have a tiny little rink-a-dink monitor that I'm using. So I kind of jumped on that opportunity because COVID didn't affect me super hard. You know, our family was able to kind of eke by and survive during the pandemic lockdown. So we didn't really hurt financially. We're hurting way more financially now. Now we're struggling to buy groceries and exist. But back then we went by a little unscathed. So the money was kind of just a little extra. So I just kind of used it on my YouTube stuff, you know. I can't remember everything I bought, but I remember buying electronic stuff that I needed for the streaming. And the television was one of them. I prefer using a television over a computer monitor. There are some purists out there that tell you that's not a great idea, but I don't care. I like the way I do things. Yeah, I couldn't stream in 4K. I don't have the bandwidth for it either, so like I said, I think a good standard for streaming this day and age is 1080. If you could just meet 1080, you'll be fine. This is what this stream is. You're watching this in 1080. If you're watching this on the highest setting, so it's both devices have an HDMI. Yeah, that's true. How do I get to that? See, here's where rock climb is going to come in handy. You didn't get rock climb until you beat all the Kanto gym leaders, but we did that. So we have rock climb. Rock climb is the last HM you get in this game. Ooh. Mount Mortar. I don't remember if there's a Pokemon to catch in Mount Mortar. Mostly watching 480, it's lagging sometimes. Yeah. That can suck. If it's lagging and you're trying to watch in 480, you're definitely not going to be able to stream in 1080. Wait, do I need to use another repel? Oh, son of a bitch. I just went in one giant circle. Ooh. Alright, good night. Have a good rest. In the meantime, I'll be here, trying to get through this cave. I'm gonna be real upset, Spaghetti, if we get there and he's like, you need to make room in your party. Yeah, we might have to wrap this up soon. There's definitely something broken somewhere with my electronics. I have no idea what it is, what's causing it. It's looking like it might not be a power issue. I don't know. I know that when I open my web browser, that happens, but that's an emulator problem. Let me run a speed test while we're here. Slowpoke. Alright, my internet seems fine. Yeah. Internet's fine. This controller's just janky. It's got jank! Alright, let's see. Ooh. What have we here? A damn controller. I'm gonna have to do some sort of fucking fundraiser stream or some shit just to buy a new controller. Because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And it wasn't doing it at the beginning of the stream. We made it 2 hours, 27 minutes into the stream. Or 2 hours, 20 minutes into the stream, I should say. And then all of a sudden, the controller wanted to start acting up. So I don't know. I'm baffled. I've always had terrible luck with electronics too. And it's through no fault of my own. You know, I don't do anything special. I don't mistreat my stuff, he says as he bangs on the controller. But typically I do try to take a very good care of my things. I clean constantly. I'm a very clean person. I keep my living environment tidy. I keep all my electronics tidy. I will admit that it's probably time to take the old computer tower outside with a good old can of compressed air and clean that out. Been a few months. But other than that, Microsoft controllers just aren't built with the same like quality in mind that Nintendo's products are built with. So an Xbox controller might last a few years and then it's going to start doing what this one's doing. It's just time to buy a new one. I would, at this point, I would consider maybe trying a different brand and not relying on the Xbox controller. But this one, it was a gift and it's personalized with my name on it. So I kind of want to get another Xbox controller and then like just swap the faceplate out. I don't know where I'm going. But we'll have to see. Right now, all of my cards are maxed out. I can't really buy anything. I don't have any cash. I don't have any savings. And I can't buy anything on credit because all my cards, again, are maxed out. I need to be able to get up there. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Yeah, I want to do some sort of fundraising stream, but I don't know what I can do that won't annoy people and that would be a good taste. Because I don't want to sit here and tell you guys, oh, I hate all the bells and whistles of Twitch and da 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 da, and then come out here and do all the bells and whistles of Twitch. And be a hypocrite. I don't want to do that. Alright, I don't know how the hell to get up there. Maybe. Oh, the waterfall. Right. We need to go back. Woo. Okay. How you feeling here, Cross? Holding something. I do need to get some water. I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. And I drank all the soda that I had at the beginning of the stream. I want some water. Like I said, I'd like to come back in and do some Animal Crossing in another stream. Wait, where am I now? Ooh, where are we? This is cool. We found a new place. Oh. I can't get over there. I think this is just the route. Meryl. Well, no. God damn it. How do I get there? Bet you I need to come in on the other side. Okay, alright. The hell with you. Yep, I was right. Fuck me. I also don't have anybody with me that knows Waterfall. I think. I could be wrong. No! You know what? I can't be fucked. I'm just gonna do this. So goddamn sick of HMs. And this game had so many. This generation had so many. There are like, what, 8? Stupid. Now our Quagsire is going to be stuck having 2. Getting mad. I'm getting real mad. Oh. We can't do this while we're here. Oh. Well, where are you, Billy? Billy, you son of a whore. My name's not Billy, Grandpa. Stan. This headache I live in, this hellscape of HMs that we live in, we cannot escape our goddamn fate. Every day I turn around, it's HMs. H fucking M's, H fucking M's, H fucking M's. Don't let me forget that I really need to grab that event Celebi too, so we can do that, because that's a fun little backstory to Giovanni, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy doing that section. It's short but sweet, and I figure we can tack that on to the red episode that we do, because we're clearly not anywhere near doing red, because we just can't seem to get caught up and do everything that I want to do. I was at least hoping to get to the damn doohickey today. But that was my main goal in this stream. I wanted to catch Ho-Oh, fight Haircut, and then find the dojo fighting master man. I've done 2 of the 3. I'm starting to wear down. I'm getting really hungry. My stomach's growling, and I'm getting that sick feeling from not having eaten anything since yesterday. And we still aren't done. Go bang. Yeah, I guess at this point it's been over 17 hours since I've eaten any food. So my body's starting to get pretty mad. Did I not just use a repel? Like, am I stupid? I mean, I'm stupid, but am I that stupid? I see the bottom screen has frozen again. That happened the other day. Lewis pointed that out. I don't know. I don't know how that's happening. I guess like when I minimize it or open the web browser or something is causing it to glitch. I don't know what. I don't really care at this point. Alright, repel. Please. Oh. Did he say yo Marcus? Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. He got separated from his buddy. They both came to explore the cave together, and now he doesn't know where the hell he is. Yeah, I get it. This can be a little tricky to navigate, but I think that we can kind of find our path and kind of feel our way through this one. Found an item. We found a lot of items in this cave, which I'm not going to complain about because we need them, I think. This part's annoying. I wish if you just had Pokemon in your party that know HMs, that it would just use them automatically. Having to stop and press A every time is a bit much. But again, I didn't program it, so... Things would be a hell of a lot different. I promise you that. ATMs would have been cut completely if I were in charge. Overworld Pokemon is probably the best thing to happen to the franchise. It's nice being able to like just, well, what the shit? How do I get there? You goddamn bitch. Okay, all right. No, I gotta know what that item is. I gotta know. And we will know. We're gonna go right here and find out. It was a TM. Always super important to grab the TMs. Okay. It better be worth it to get to this fighting dojo guy. And like I said, if for whatever reason we get there and he's like, well, I want to give you this Tyrogue, but your party is full, come back. I'm not going to walk out of this cave and come all the way back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the stream. I'm going to open my save editor and I'm going to manually move one of my party members to the PC because I can't be bothered because we've been streaming for going on 3 hours and I just can't be bothered to leave this cave and come all the way back. I'm just not gonna do that. Modern Pokemon games fixed that issue, thank God. If somebody tries to give you a Pokemon, your party's full, it just gets sent to the PC. Like it should have from the get-go. Damn. We gotta go this way. I see an item over there, but I can't be bothered to go full with that at the moment, if at all. It may just have to stay there. Some other rando will pick that up, I'm sure. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Go that way. We can go around here. What you got? Iron. Iron Man of Steel. Zubat. Oh, getting very tired, guys. I'm starting to wind down. Wind down. Oh, it's been a long day. We got so much accomplished, though. We fought a ton of trainers on the side today that I didn't think we would be doing, which is nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Hey, fellow Heracross. You ready to punch somebody in the face for me? Ooh, where does this lead to? Oh, I think this leads to the Friday Night Lapras. Every Friday night in this game, if you come to this one area in the game, yeah, there's a Lapras here. Okay, well, today's Sunday, so that's not gonna help us. We also already have a Lapras. Oh, my back is like you've been sitting for too long. You need to get up and walk around. Yeah, it's been 3 hours. I need to walk around. Is that him? Did we find him? I was hoping it would be a battle. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Aw, he's only level 34. I guess you're intended to come in and do it earlier than this. Alright, I'll know that for future playthroughs. You're gonna play this again in the future? Oh, hell yeah. Maybe not on stream, but in my own personal life. Again, this may be peak Pokemon. This might be the best Pokemon game ever made. Well, I did all this talking it up, and then 2 hits and he's down. Oopsie doops, oopsie doodles, oopsie doodles, oopsie doodles. I knew it! I told you guys that was what was gonna happen. Did I call it or did I call it? Did I call it or did I call it? Did I call it or did I call it? Did I call it or did I call it? I'm just gonna save my game. Because again, I'm not gonna walk all the way out of this cave and then come all the way back into this cave. It's just not a thing I'm gonna do. This game can get fucked. What we are gonna do is use the save editor to move one of our party members into the PC. So I will be right back. Okay, that is out of the way. I made room. Yeah, like I said, in modern Pokemon games, all you have to do is just receive it and it'll send it to the PC. In these older games, it was like, you don't have room in your party. Go fuck yourself. I'm too tired. We've been streaming for 3 hours. I am not walking all the way out of this cave and coming back. Hell nah. Loves to eat. Don't we all, buddy? Don't we all? Okay, well, that is another task checked off of our to-do list. Now, what we will do is come back in Friday. I don't know if I'll probably do that off stream. Again, I don't really need another Lapras. I'll tell you what, let's do. We'll go down here and we'll take a look and see if there's any actual stuff to do. If there's any trainers to fight or anything like that, we'll do that now. But otherwise, I think that's going to do it for this area of the cave. I don't think there's anything left to do. Just grab some items, I guess. We do need to go back and check out Dragon's Den. Somebody had mentioned that that might be popping off, and I'd like to know what's happening over there, because I don't remember what could be happening at this late stage of the game. So maybe we go check that out. Do we do it today? I don't know. Like, what I want to do is when we come back in on this game next time, I want to be able to just go straight to Red and fight him. I don't want to have to do anything else extra on the side. That's what today's long stream was about, was like doing every event left in the game that we needed to do. But I guess we still need to get that Celebi and do the time travel thing. So we'll do that in the episode that we do Red. I don't think Red's going to take super long. He's just going to be super hard to defeat. He's really going to clock us. Clobber us on the noodle. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This isn't where I want to be. Well, how do I get to that item? Can I go around? I guess I can go around. I took one step without repel on. Ooh. Carbos. I'm gonna assume this is like stuff people dropped in the water and then it washed up. Okay, I think we're done here. I think we're done. Oh, I'll chop all this up for and make it into actual episodes on the YouTube side. But today we've done a long 3-hour stream. And I think it's about time to call it a day. Your boy is exhausted. Really? There's people to fight on Route 26 and 27? And okay, what about any of the other routes? Route 33. Alright, we'll see what's happening on Route 33 and then we're done for the day. We'll go and do our little rebattles with the other trainers some other time. My choke. Hmm. Alright, let's run back to the Pokemon Center and save. I think that's gonna do it for us for today. I am exhausted. It was a pretty good stream though. It squeaked out 3 hours. That's not bad. I kind of like the well-rounded number of 3 hours. It wouldn't hurt my feelings any if we started doing 3 hours a day through the week. At least 2 hours. I did want to start trying to make the streams 2 hours instead of just 1, because I did 1 for a handful of years, and I've been wanting to shoot for 2 or 3 for a while. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. It was a long ass stream over on Twitch. We did start this playthrough on YouTube, and we'll probably finish it on YouTube. So if you're watching this VOD on Twitch and you're like, where's the rest of it? Probably over on YouTube, to be honest. Probably. I don't know yet. Depends on how I feel.